Yeah, it was a tough 15, 20 minutes. I think we were under a lot of, well, maybe 10, 15 minutes under a lot of pressure. We knew that this was probably going to be, we talked about it, the most desperate they've been, and they were going to come out and show a lot of heart, fight. I was surprised that they were going to be willing to pass the ball over 10, 12 yards. So seeing Presley smash the ball for the first 15, 20. We talked about it, but we probably hadn't been prepared for the long ball. And obviously the zones and the areas you need to be able to pick up second balls, and they did a great job in pinning us in, and they got a lot of corners. So disappointing to concede off a defensive corner, because we're very strong. The work that goes into it is very detailed, and so we'll be good to have some motivation to want to improve that. But first 15, 20 was really tough, and then I felt like we got into it and took over. Feels similar like last time we came here, when once we got on top, we probably should have scored a lot of goals. We had a couple in the first half that we left out there, and in the second half we're getting some really good areas where we love to create chances. So it's areas that we know and love and been in already 1,000 times in training. We just didn't have that touch, so it'll be good to add that, before our next game. Otherwise, what a tough, resilient performance. A lot of people leaving us. The break for us recharged, because it's hard to be on the road for this many games. It's the 4th game on the road, playing in tough places to play. So the character of the group and mentality of the group tonight was just unbelievable. Probably the best mental performance that we've had, including the last 2 minutes there. Yeah, it's fantastic to have Emily Menges back, but every player was very committed to the defending side. There's a few times where I thought they might get a look and Menges comes out of nowhere, or Kath Reynolds or Gabby Seiler. I thought Kling, Ellie Carpenter, I thought those players were fantastic in the defensive end, and Britt Eckerstrom came up with a huge performance. One of her most commanding and effective performances. That save that she had from Marta on the volley in the first half, it's as good as a goal, and keeps the game in our favour to be able to drive on and get the goals that we wanted. Yeah, it'll be, we have to think about ourselves and how we can learn from this one, and make sure that we're trying to help individuals and the units and the collective to grow. Then we think about Washington, who had a good start to the season, and it's a tough place to play at their stadium. So I think for me, I want to take a moment to try and get our group recharged a little bit, and just review this one before thinking about this massive task that will be at Washington. And when we do get there in 2 days' time, and when we do get there and start focusing on that, hopefully we can have the details down that sets us up to play at our strengths.